Oh maybe just had a pipe burst. Pipe burst. Look at that, we just caught it. Yes, I've got that job to do. Look what just came in. Grease gun for the kingpins on the lorry. I'm going to try my best and try and see if I can fix that. This thing looks actually not too bad at all. So that, my friends, will do the job. Kingpins, boot joints, all that sort of stuff. Right, so just zipped out and got some isolating valves, new flexes. I'm needing some of these for the house, those tiny screwdrivers. And of course normally what comes with these fittings are copper olives. I like just change them to brass olives, they're much better. Maybe I know. Your goody doggy. We're hopefully getting them mated up soon, guys, from you little puppies. And there's, yep, so just over time, it's quite a while ago actually, we put this in, but that one has had it. But we have the new one. So not the most expensive of fittings, these ones here, but look, copper. Once you take the copper out, put the brass in, then that becomes a really good fitting. So it's got the pipe slice, PTFE tape, we're sorted. Right, so new flexi on, looking good. Time to turn the water back on and check for leaks. No leaks, you guys, don't think so. A wee bit of PTFE there, look. Right, so this is my wee plumbing box, you guys. Always got all just the basics. PTFE tape, where I've got some clip strap, loads of washers, obviously lots of olives, and just bits and pieces, but this is what I love to keep. That's a 22mm 3/4 push fit coupling. And these things just obviously go straight on. They are much easier, especially if it's in a difficult place to get to. So that is my emergency 22, and there's our emergency 15s. And here we go again. Here we go again, people. Now it does look like it's going to start raining today, but I'm working under the lorry, so that's not bad at all, is it? And I think what we'll do is create this pin. Where are we? Sorry, the diff plug on the back of the diff there. I think that'll be a great little job to get done today, you know that? And then I can get that full back up again. So what we're going to do, this is actually from the tap and die set, is we're going to drill it. I don't know how far we can go through that plate, but we'll drill it and then we'll make its own threads, and maybe cut this bolt right down in half and use like a rubber washer or a fibre washer or something there. And that should give us a filler for the gear oil. Right, so our power supply is off for some reason. And himself's away out at the moment, so we have to choose a different job. I think we maybe hit the sump, eh? Oh man, it's 1, 2, 3 out already, so I'm just going to have to work my way around. It's so tight working under here, and I think I'm going to have to take off all the bolts on this side and then get to the other side of the axle, actually. I can't see how else I'd make that work. Right, so zip back the ice to get the big shifter, but I don't think that's going to get this big pipe off. I'm going to have to use a set of mold grips. Yeah, because there's a sump there, and of course my plan is to power wash this whole bit out, but obviously at the moment I just want to get the thing off and back on again. So you'll see it just up there, look, the red bit, and you'll see like a hexagonal, and I need to get that off before we actually drop the sump. The sump is pretty big. It's pretty big when you look at it. Sorry guys, I'm trying my best to keep it in a good angle here, but it's difficult. Yeah, so that's it off now, guys, the sump, got all the bolts. And what I'm going to do is just use Jessica's bottle jack, just to rest them on. But when I put them back up, that means, because I'm all by myself, you see, when I put it back up, I can just jack it into place and screw it all back together again. Yeah, so this is all about getting to know your vehicle as well, guys. You know, there's always something new to learn, and obviously I'm not as familiar with lorries, as it were. But anyway, this sump gasket's leaking somewhere apparently, so instead of mucking around with it, we are just going to replace it with a new one. And here we are up at the field. Oh, the doggy is just a lovely thing, hey? So this is what we're taking back today.
And there's no wasps in it.
The boat. Yeah, we're taking the boat home today. Now this will just show you guys, because we're a wee bit behind with projects and so on. This thing's been lying for a little while now. So we're going to link it up, eh, son?
I can shake it.
Oh yeah, it's just fiberglass. Oh, and the armour tyres are fine. Not so sure about this strapless, and I think we might have to put on a new one just in case. Right, just let's have a little look around. That's right, that's blocks we used to have. Oh, we'll take them as well. Which is not bad, we're getting there. So hopefully that's not going to turn into any holes. I don't think so. But we're doing the lorry just now anyway, so I can get that oxide on there easy peasy. Yeah, the whole thing will leak done though. Okay, so tyre pumped up, she's all secured down, chained to the Land Rover, big board on for indicators. Should be us, eh, sonny boy? Yeah, don't know, maybe just put them in the boot. Right, let's get out of here. Now, if you look back on our shorts, guys, you would have seen her training as a sheepdog. Eh? And she is awesome at that, aren't you? I'll see you soon, puppy. Yeah, so what we'll do is, we'll take the sort of bump our way in and out the farm, and then we'll stop to just double check everything's still secure. We haven't got far to go, but I don't really trust the old strap on there. It's looking a little bit too old for me. Yeah, we'll just take our time though. Yes, there's a lot of trailer fittings you can get for boats that have got rollers on them, so you can get the boat on and off. And the problem we have with that trailer is it's so old, it's only got about 3 rollers on it. And it's actually a bit of a nightmare to work with. But we are doing welding just now, son. So all we need is some metal. And we'll get everything strengthened up and sorted out. Yes, at the time of filming this, we're still looking for horses, aren't we, son? So there's absolutely no point in us cutting the grass right down if we just have to do it all over again. Yeah, it looks like that rugwort is really growing, so that's good. So at least we'll get them all. Right, here we are again. Now, what I'm up to today is tap and die set. And just for those of you who don't know, here's your normal bolt, look, and you see it's threaded. Well, these ones, you can put on a thread onto a plain bolt, whichever size you sort of want. And the other way around, you can put threads in a hole you've drilled like that. Hopefully you can see that. Now, the other part of the diff I would imagine is cast, and we just never be able to drill through that in my life. But this is quite soft metal here on the back of the differential, so this should be okay. So the problem I have is that the diff plug around there is absolutely fused. There's no way I'm going to get that out. So I've made my own one here round at the back on the same height as where the other one is. The issue I'm going to have is I need a drain as well, but that's going to have to wait until it's up on ramps, because I'm never going to be able to get under there properly to do that. So now a hole where there was no hole, a threaded one, but obviously this thing's way too long, because just about now it'll touch the differential itself. Where is it? There. That's it touching the differential. I only actually need a little plug. I could cut that about there and just use that part, and that will be it. So I'm going to have to go and either find one, a plug that size, or just cut this one. And I'll probably just end up cutting this one. There we go. But nice though, eh? Next issue is the diff filler. As you'll see, I bought this one, but that won't fit in that hole. So I'm going to have to get a little extension piece that fits in there, because there's no way we can pour diff oil in. If you can just see what I mean. But if you have this, I can actually sit up quite easily up in that space there and fill it up with the diff oil, and that'll be that. But I've got no electricity at the minute. I need to rub all this stuff up, Bonnie, make it look really, really good and paint it. Before we head off, and man alive, that will be the differential. Yes, that's welded, that's almost finished. I just need to rub it down and paint it. I'll get down into here. Oh, back under here again. And you'll see, oh, you see that piece of red there? And that fitting, it's almost like a hydraulic hose, and I'm trying my best to seat it. You've got to seat it exactly at the right angle, but I've been trying and I cannot do it. So I'm just going to leave it just now, come back at it fresh. When you're past being frustrated, which I was getting really frustrated, just leave it for a while and then get back to it. That's obviously the sump done, so I'm pouring this back in as well. Pouring back in the engine oil, but obviously I can't put in the full 14 litres or it'll leak from the other side because that pipe's not in. But I've put in about 10 so far, and I'll just put in the rest very shortly. Yes, I think I've just got this bit here to do, welding wise. That needs a little bit rubbed down. You'll maybe just see there's a bit sort of there, and that's stopping the piece of metal going against it really, really nice, so I can get it welded up. And this bit's at a bit of a funny angle, so I'm going to have to heat that and twist it that way. And then that piece will go on, because it has got a slight bend, which I've already made unwelded and shouldn't have left outside, but never mind. Yeah, so just picked up the video and he got given to him this
By
Ford
my
Focus.
brother.
Yeah, a Ford Focus petrol car.
Yeah.
Oh, now put it down again, son. Yeah, so this is a bit of an older one though, isn't it? As you can see. And it hasn't been used in years. I think he said I think it's only been used once actually.
Yeah, probably testing it out.
Yeah, but it is the Colin McRae Ford Focus, although that one says Gallagher and Radstrom.
Yeah.
It's the one that kind of goes along with Colin McRae really, but that should be pretty cool. But the ripcord on the side is broken. We need to get some fuel for it.
And in there it is.
Yeah, we have to clean all that.
Dirt.
It's just disgusting. That's okay.
And this is the remote.
I know, look how old that is. Oh my goodness. Eh? Oh, but it'll be some machine.
They don't even make remotes like this for RC
Probably not,
cars
I know.
anymore.
That should be very
Correct
cool.
me if I'm wrong.
So there we go. That's a little diff plug made now, look. Just a wee cut to rub the end off of that, a bit of a washer, and that's our new differential plug. And I will put in a drain one later, but that'll do just for now. The other issue we're having was this, look. That's actually obviously too wide to go into the new hole that we've done, but if I snip off part of this and put it inside, that'll give us just that extra little bit we'll need to get the gear oil in. And this thing's not bad actually. I'm going to buy another one of these. It's got a filter on it, and the sort of, I think this comes off actually. Now that is seriously jammed in there. I don't think we need to put anything on that to keep that there, but that's fine. This will be Jessica's, her one for diff oil. That's right, so Davs is going to do that. Just clean the face. Nice. Like it? I'll do, son. Got it. Well done, son. That's it. Now, we'd be quite gentle because it's not very thick metal, this. So we don't want to over tighten it. So I might just give it a tighten, son. Oh, well done, sonny boy. That's the diff done. Superb. And we'll keep that the rest of the diff oil for top-ups. Right, so let's get this oil cap off. We'll get the last of the oil, and I kept the last 4 litres of oil for you, my boy. And then twist it. That's it, you got it. There we go. He's ready. And she goes the last bit of oil. You see how it doesn't go, you can't just pour through a funnel. You just have to kind of wait a little bit. That's there you go. Stop, yeah, just nice and slow.
Oil.
He's almost there. He's almost there. And then we can just make sure there's no leaks going on. Sure, we'll be fine. Right, so sump done, eh, son?
Yeah.
Sump done. Differential done at the back. Prop shaft's back on. The wee exhaust is on. We've just got a little bit of welding. We'll put this corner in, haven't we? So guys, we had a great big rip on the bag, look. But, look, the 20 litre tub we used. This is the bit that cut off. Here we go, look, there's nothing wrong with that. Keep my bag. I like that bag. Keep it. Yeah, so there we go. Man alive. Well, I haven't got the electricity on, so I can't do the welding that I need to do tonight. But you know something? I've really just about had enough for one day. Eh? We can just get that welding done and we will be done. So the idea is that it's not going to MOT till the following Tuesday. So as long as I've got everything done ahead of time, anything else I get done to it is just gravy, really, you know? And try and make her look as presentable as possible as we take her down. But she went down looking worse than this, has to be said. But I'm sure they'll look after us. So back at the house, and we've got a wee bit of work to do, son.
Yeah, this is detached a bit there.
Yeah, but the screws seem to be there for it.
Exhaust. And that's its engine pretty much, and that.
Yeah.
And it is 4-wheel drive because this thing goes out through both of them.
So you'll see it there, look.
Because
Hope the engine's not seized or something, but we'll just have to take it apart and see.
yeah, because there is a lot of work to do. Because look how dirty that is, and inside there, the amount of dirt.
And the rip cord's off as well. Look, it's a rip starter.
The rip cord is in here. It is.
Oh, better watch out. That's for the blow lamp, son. There we go. Yeah, so the rip corder, look.
And then what you pretty much do is you turn the switch on and then turn the thing on there. You get this and this heats it up. And then
Pull the rip corder.
pull it Start.
So, but don't quote us on that, guys, because we don't have any instructions for this thing. So we're pretty much just going to have to play it by ear, as we call it. But it should be fairly straightforward. But look at that. Suspension. And like I said, look, four-wheel drive. You see the belt in the middle there? So it'll take a little bit of work. It'll take a wee bit of work.
The
We should
batteries
manage.
that you need.
I know. I mean, look, it shows you how old this thing is. Look at the batteries that it needs. Man alive.
Yeah, these
It's
were
like
its
8.
old batteries.
It's like 8 batteries just for that.